guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I posted a video. Today I'm here at JBRE Engines. Got the Jeep in the background because I'm about to do multiple different things at once. I'm going to be changing the oil on the Jeep, and I also have a huge update for you guys on the EM1. I honestly have been slacking on recording with this build because every time I get here I'm just trying to tackle and get the car done. So for those who do not know, my car is here at JBRE Engines, and pretty much the reason why I'm putting the car together here is because obviously he built the engine, Mark P built the transmission. Mark P actually lives pretty much on this side of town, so I figured I might as well go ahead and put the engine and transmission in while I have the help of these guys. Once the car is put together, I've got a shop that I am going to be moving the car to, moving the Evo to. Updates are coming with the Evo as well. I know you guys are so curious to what's going on with my builds. So let's get started with today's video so I can explain a little bit further on what's going on with the cars. Alright, so before I get to work, let me go ahead and just explain both builds, what's going on, where are the cars, what's taking so long, and this and that. So to start off with the EM1, I'm here at JBRE Engines. This is where my car is currently at. I'm working on it here with the help of these guys. Once we get that first startup and I tune the car, it's going to my shop that I have in Orlando, and that's that. So I have an update for you guys with that. I'll show you guys all that's done to it, what's going to be done today, and kind of what's left, so you guys can kind of be updated on that car. The Evo is almost done. I got a phone call from AG Autosports this past week. So for the Evo, everything's pretty much done. The last stage is going through right now, and that's the wiring harness and installing my Haltech ECU. So Chris Johnson, also known as Tuna Speed, is working on the car. So we should be getting the car back this month, which I'm so excited about. I'll be headed to Miami soon to record the dyno day, give you guys a full update and things like that. So Evo's coming home this month, so excited for that. I'm planning a trip to Miami within the next week or so be on the lookout for that video because it's going to be awesome. So let's go inside. Let me show you guys the EM1. I'll update you guys on what's done, what we're going to be doing today, and what's left. So here we have my Jeep. I'm going to be doing an oil change on this. I've been doing a lot of driving. I know you guys saw my video where I did my last oil change, and that was actually the first oil change that I've ever done on this car. So today will be my second time changing the oil since I've owned the vehicle. I have been driving the hell out of this thing, so that's why it's time for another oil change. I've already put on, I don't know, another 10,000 miles. Pretty crazy. I drive to Tampa, Miami, everywhere pretty much. So sucks because it's gas. As you guys know, it's getting very expensive, and this car guzzles gas, but I'll be honest, I love this car a lot. It's a really fun car. It's beautiful. I love the wheels that I just put on it. If you haven't seen that video, be sure to check it out. But yeah, got the oil here. We're gonna do this oil change. And to update you guys, here we have the EM1. So as you guys can see, I've been getting a lot done with the help of Jason. Thank you, Jason, for your help. He actually has, I'll show you guys this car in a minute. Literally looks like the same thing as mine, but a whole other crazier setup. So I pretty much got everything back together. Engine is in, we got the intercooler in, radiator, a lot of stuff is mocked up. So you guys are probably wondering what's next, what's left, what's taking so long. Pretty much there's just tons of little things. What I did last time that I was here, I removed the entire engine harness. You guys can see the dashers out because I removed the engine harness. Randy is going to be doing his own engine harness, so pretty much from scratch, and I'm going to be having a PDM and all of that stuff. Again, I will be using AEM Infinity on this car, so he's going to set all that up for me, but the inside is pretty much ready for him to do his thing. Now, in the engine bay, there's obviously a lot more stuff. I got tons of car parts that came in today, so this is some stuff I'm going to be doing today. We've got the gasket that goes from the turbo to the manifold. I got the baffle for my valve cover. I've got my water pump here. I've got the fuel pump with the regulator from Weldon. I've got the slave. Tons of, literally, as you guys can see, little stuff. So we're going to be putting all this stuff on the car today. After this, it's just a lot more little things that needs to be done. I can put the piping back on. We can figure out the fittings and things like that I'm going to be needing for this car. So tons of little stuff, guys, but we are getting there little by little. Transmission is on, 100% ready. Engine is good. Like I said, the reason why the valve cover is off because I'm getting ready to put the baffle inside of it. But other than that, we're moving along, and I'm hoping by May or June that I could be driving. I think I can get a lot done this month on this car. Now that the Evo will be coming back home, I'll be making content with that car. but my main focus now is just really just the Civic. So I'm coming here pretty much twice a week to put some hands on the car and get it done. These guys are getting ready to go to H-Day, so they're doing their thing. I wish I could make it, but maybe next year. We'll see which events I can make it to this year with this car, but definitely gonna need to do a lot of testing once everything is complete. So let's go ahead and install some of these parts that I have here, get the oil changed on the Jeep, and we'll see what's left after we get everything installed. So here we have my K-tune valve cover, and what I'm getting ready to do really quick is install the baffle that goes in the inside, just like that. So I'm gonna put this on, and then I can put this valve cover permanently back on the car, and then from there I have tons of accessories that K-tune sent me. We've got the dipstick, we've got the oil cap, we've got tons of little stuff. So little dress up hardware, but I need to go ahead and install this baffle first before I can get that on. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright guys, so the baffle is fully installed onto the valve cover. Now I can go ahead and put the valve cover back on the car. But before I do that, what I'm going to go ahead and do right now is remove the turbo, so that way I can put the gasket that goes in between the manifold and the turbo. So let's go ahead and get that removed, put this gasket on, and then we should be pretty much set. I don't think I'm going to take this off for a while unless I have to rebuild the turbo, which hopefully that's not going to happen. So I'm going to remove this, install the gasket, put the valve cover back on, and I'm going to add all the accessories that K-tune sent. Alright guys, so quick update. Gasket is now on. This was such a pain to get on because of this bolt right here. So hard to get off. It was just literally a nightmare. But got it off, put the gasket on, and now I just need to clock the turbo properly. So I'm going to go ahead and put the piping on so I can get an idea of how to clock the turbo, and then I can tighten up these bolts again. We're going to do that. I can put the valve cover back on, put the accessories on. I'm going to do my oil change in the Jeep and also vacuum it. So let's get finished up here. Got the HD clamp here. That's going to go on the intercooler. So we're going to put that on. And then that'll be pretty much set. I don't think I'll have to take that off again for a while. We already put the intake manifold piping that goes into the intercooler. That's already on. Alright, so I'm literally doing so many different things at once. I got the Jeep's oil currently draining. I'm gonna go ahead and let that drain. Take the oil filter off. I already emptied out the catch can, and then the oil change will be good to go. Moving back to the Civic. Got the piping on, turbo is clocked and tightened. Now I just need to put the valve cover on and all of the accessories. Here goes the outcome from today. This car is looking so good. I'm so excited to see it coming along. There's so many little things left. I have the water pump, I have the fuel pump and all that stuff that I need to install on the car as well. But today we made some more progress. Got the radiator fan on, got the K-tune slave cylinder on, got tons of little stuff that I needed to get done to the car. This is pretty much the outcome. I still have, like I said, tons of stuff back here that I need to install. Literally all these buckets here are mine, full of parts, little by little. I still have the shifter box. Next time I come, I'm gonna put on the shifter cables, put the box on, put the stage and brake, all of that good stuff. We got the battery that needs to go in. I've got my skinnies and slicks that I have back here. But we're getting closer to getting this car done. Made good progress today. I'm really excited to get this car finished. I can't wait to hear it start up for the first time. But that's coming very soon. I'm hoping in this month in April, I can have everything done and then go to the dyno in May and hopefully test the car then and maybe race some events this summer. So we'll see. I'm so happy to just work on this car, guys. You guys have no idea how much this car means to me, and I really just cannot wait for the first startup. And we're getting closer. Just tons of little things like I mentioned before. I've done so much stuff on this car, to be honest with you guys. I didn't really record much because I'm just trying so hard to get it done. I know you guys are ready to see this car at the track just like I am. If you didn't see my other video where I'd installed the FCS rear trailing arms, be sure to check it out. Look how light. These things are so nice. So that's done. I also upgraded the front axles to DSS 5.9 axles. So the hub is all changed. I put new brakes, new brake pads. All of that is pretty much ready to go. I just got to keep working on everything under the hood. I think next I need to order some fittings so we can go ahead and get the fuel set up. I can go ahead and put the injectors in. I got my catch can coming in. I got that powder coated along with the fuel cell. Just like a lot of little things, but I really feel like I can have this car done this month. So I'm really happy and excited to just finish it and get to the track because this is what everyone is pretty much waiting for. As far as the inside, like I showed you guys earlier, wiring harness is out. I need to put everything back in. Gotta put my seat in, gotta put the shifter box back in. I need to put the handle that's for the parachute release. I gotta install the parachute. So the list is pretty long, but it's honestly little tedious things, and I'm gonna try to tackle everything one by one. I have a list of things that I'm working on from the engine to the inside to the rear of the car. So as long as I stay organized and stay on track, I think I could have this car running this month. Here we have my twin that you guys see in some of my videos. This is actually JBRE's car. They're going to be taking this to H-Day. This thing is so nice. I absolutely love it. It's a much more aggressive setup than mine is. As you guys can see, this car should fly. It's really nice. I'm going to have to upgrade my cage to this eventually when I run that time. For right now, I think the car will go like 9s, probably high 8s. We'll see. I'm definitely going to need a lot of seat time as it's been so long. Wish them the best of luck at H-Day. Unfortunately, I won't be there, but hopefully next year or the next H-Day, I can take the car out and race. All right, guys, so that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know I didn't record much. I'm trying so hard to just work on the car and get things done. I feel like a lot of my videos are just me always working on the car, and I'm ready to get back to driving. So I'm going to try my hardest to just tackle things down and continue to record and update you guys on the build. This month, we are going to Miami to pick up the Evo. That car is almost done. I can't wait to drive that car and do tons. I can't wait to drive that car and do tons of videos on it. So much content to come with the Evo. I'm super excited to pick that one up. So thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video.